Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Market Insights with Selinix, and welcome to this new video in which I wanted to do an update on gold, or XAUUSD. We're going to do a full update, talking a little bit about the news, fundamentals. We just got some news, I think about a little bit over an hour ago, which I think matters for the price of gold. You can see technically we're still in that same structure as we were in the last time we talked about gold, which is this range right here. Between 3,350, the area around that, of course, and then the main support level right here at 3,270. And in between that area, you could have done some nice trading, but I think we have a chance to break out. And ultimately, the longer we stay in a range, especially given the price action we've seen before this. Of course, let me delete the volume real quick because it's a little bit annoying. But the longer you stay in a range, especially with all the fundamental uncertainty, the higher the chance that we're going to break out. And there's some news which leads me to believe that we can break out. That would be a breakout to the upside right here, so that's what I wanted to talk about. But first of all, if you enjoy gold updates, I also cover Tesla, I cover the stock market in general, I cover NVDA. If you're interested in that, consider subscribing, consider joining the Telegram channel we have, completely free, all right? There's nothing I want to sell you. But there I also post updates regarding the stock markets, regarding news, basically everything you need to know. And of course, if anything major happens, I'll cover that as well. But like I said, in this video, I wanted to focus on gold, and that was for two reasons. And something happened a little bit more recently. And something has been looming for the last week. Obviously, right now there's increased uncertainty in the Kashmir region between Pakistan and India. Now, going into what's going on in that region, I don't have enough time for that. But there's increased tensions, and so far, reports on India potentially starting an attack on Pakistan have not made the markets move, but I'm not 100% certain, even though usually when you have to ask yourself that question, it's a ridiculous question, but I'm not 100% certain whether it's priced in that India is going to do something. I've spoken with quite a lot of people from India, and most, including also sources in the media, most are convinced that something at least will happen. And I think the market is kind of underestimating that right now, and that is visible from gold, but also if you take a look at the volatility index, it's going up slightly here for different reasons, I think, but still it's going up slightly, but not much yet. So therefore, I think that's a potential catalyst that could push gold above the main resistance level right here at 3,350. And then more recently, we got this news, all right, and that is that the GDP quarter on quarter for the US, for the United States, was negative, all right? So from the last quarter of 2024 up until the first quarter of 2025, they actually saw a GDP decline. And that's pretty major, all right? I cannot remember the last time I saw that, or at least not that much of a difference from what was expected. Now, this is not a political video. I mean, I'm not going to talk about whether this was caused by the tariffs, yes or no. Most likely not, to be fair, because it's very, very recently that they've been imposed, of course. But that also increases that also increases uncertainty, right? I mean, if all of a sudden we get the US going into a recession, which I do not expect, but it's a risk, then that would obviously increase uncertainty regarding trade deals and regarding the world order. All right, so therefore, I think we have a chance to break out if this uncertainty increases. But for now, even though I think fundamentally you should be aware of what's going on, I still believe that technicals should be the leading factor in this. And technically, like I said, we're still in this beautiful range right here between 3,270 and 3,350. And ultimately, the main thing I think you should do right now is keep an eye on the news, but keep an eye on the technicals as well, and wait for an actual breakout to happen. If we're able to break above 3,350, I think we can aim for a move back up to 3,450 and 3,500. So that's the level here at the top. Pretty interesting. There's a chart to the left of me where I can see these lines appearing as well. I have the same chart to my left of me. So that's a possibility, right? Trading the breakout right there. Obviously, always be aware of potential fake outs. And then to the downside, even though the downside seems a little bit less likely right now, we can also still get a bearish breakdown. Now, would I trade that? No. Then I would start to look at 3,220 and 3,170 again for potential buy orders there. But that's what I think you need to know regarding gold for now. If you do have any questions, make sure to ask me down in the comments. I try to get back to comments as soon as I can. But for now, have a great day. Take care and bye.